see. How is it working? Is it not working? Ah, perfect. So we are already live. Hello and welcome, Kuma-san. How are you, man?
Tired, very tired.
Very tired. Okay, it's for me like 9 a.m. in the morning. For you, it's like how early?
It is 3:12 a.m.
3:12 a.m. Oh my God, I'm sorry, but like we couldn't find
No,
another
that's
time
fine.
slot like for this
It's
kind of
fine.
stream coaching. Yeah. So we have been, I think we have started our stream journey pretty much closely, right? I started streaming like 3 years ago, just like you.
Oh no, I started way longer than
You
that.
started way longer back? Okay. Oh, my
Yeah,
imagination.
I'm pretty much I think either first or second generation streamer
Okay.
where I played when it was just in TV before Twitch.
Okay. I
Yeah.
only know owned at that time. I don't even know Justin TV, I think.
It was a very tasking time. A lot of expensive equipment before you had Elgatos and stuff like that. It was pretty much we almost blew up our computers trying to stream.
Okay. Well, that's like far ahead of my time because before that I was like literally how to say I got
I
away
did
like from the internet. I got I think I don't know 10 years away from the internet. I literally ran away from the internet.
I had this crappy Dell PC at the time, and I went to this computer store called Micro Center
Yeah.
with my boy Dre, who's a big name streamer, Bifuteki. But we got these devices like a Halpal, which is this big box device that cost about $500. And then I had a Black Magic Intensity, which was this little piece of chip that was $300. So it was crazy, and it overheat my computer all the time. It was a scary
Okay.
time.
So what we want to talk about today is actually how to grow your Twitch because it's
Yeah,
really hard. And in the last 3 years, I have learned a lot of things. And I also like I went from I think from 0 to 300, and now I'm back like at 100 because there was an incident coming up. Like my main account, banned from the main game actually I play in cast. So I
yeah,
think
heard
this
about
is
that.
something that usual people cannot really relate to, but now I understand like the whoop curve. This is something I can only report about, nobody else can.
But
Yeah.
I think you've been a successful streamer for the longest time, and it's actually cool that you actually try your best to give people some insights on Twitch and YouTube and stuff like that.
Yeah, actually, I didn't do that yet on how to say on a public basis because this coaching right now is like totally also off time for my usual viewership. So basically, this is like a one-on-one coaching. So literally,
Oh, okay,
there's
I
no
understand.
one, like only random people watching. So I don't think that anybody will comment that. So usually, I stream at a completely different time. So nobody right now, nobody is just awake because everybody's sleeping, which is
Nah, I
also
get
fine.
that. Trust
So we can concentrate, and there will be like no bugging questions from the chat, which is also fine just
me.
recording it. Yeah, for the two of us. So I got this how to say marketing ebook from Level Up Dojo. I don't know if you have ever heard of it. Level Up Dojo?
No.
No,
Mm-mm.
okay. It's actually a pretty fair, how to say, streamer, I would say, community website with a according Discord, and they are giving you tips how to make your stream, how to improve your stream. It's not,
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't say like not everything that they give you in the Discord on the website is useful, but a lot of the insights are like key. So if you understand that concept or that theory, you can somehow transfer it to your stream. But that's basically up to you then what you are going to do with that knowledge, right? So
Got
what they here saying is like we are going to break this down into three key phases, which is completely true. Started from the bottom, 0 to 10. It's a biggest struggle I would call it, unless you stream a niche game. That's what I did in the beginning, or what I still do. But the thing is with the 10 to 0 in a niche game, it's very easy to get. And even
it.
the uptick from 10 to 40 viewers, it's very easy to get with the niche game. But
Mm-hmm.
with the niche game, to accelerate, like this third phase they are calling the accelerated growth, 40 to 100, is then a different story. And after 100, it's even, how to say, it's getting even harder because it's a niche game. They don't have so many viewers anyway. That's what goes for me. And what I can tell you is like when you even have achieved those 300 concurrent viewers and you are in a niche game, the niche game jump somehow breaks down, your account get banned or whatsoever, you can't play it anymore, like all those viewers, they will just drop to zero. That's literally what happened to me.
Jeez.
Yeah. But I think that's something that you don't have to worry about because you're a variety streamer, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then we have to start like from 0 to 10, I guess, because for variety streamer, I think this phase is the most important one and the hardest one because you keep like jumping from one game to another or from
Yeah.
one event to another, and then people just how to say it's hard to connect. Then when you are playing Genshin Impact on the one day and next day you are playing Dead or Alive, like half of the people won't watch it, or even like 90% of the people, I'm pretty sure.
I guess I was trying to figure out how to implement my video game reviews and previews and stuff like that with my streaming.
Yeah.
So whatever I review or do, I can stream that and then have a news report talking at the same time. This is like some ideas that I was trying to brainstorm recently to see how I can engage with my viewers better, since I am a variety streamer.
But you have like a website, right? Like for game reviews.
Yes.
So I think the easiest thing for you would be just like to integrate your Twitch stream onto your website because that's free traffic. That's like
True.
literally legal free view boost what you can get there. I don't know how many people click on your website and how much traffic you get, but that's basically like a very legal and very easy way to get Twitch viewers. Like for free, even if they are not in your chat, but you get the view.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so this is another thing where this apart from phase one, I can tell you that literally every viewer I see on Twitch who is a little bit bigger, I would say above 100 views, they come from somewhere else. So they have like their major, I would say, core pillar somewhere else. So they are either like huge on Instagram, they are huge on YouTube, they are huge on TikTok, or they are huge on, I don't know, Hulu, Weibo, whatsoever. So they have like their community built already somewhere else, and then
Yeah.
they just get the people get over to Twitch to watch them because Twitch is easier to monetize. Like literally Instagram, you could also live stream, you could even game live stream there, but nobody's going to pay you money for that. But on
Right.
Twitch, people are going to subscribe, pay you bits, donations, and whatsoever. So that's how people like literally monetize what they have got. If they have a big community on Instagram, they just come here and do, I don't know, cosplay, just chatting, stream whatsoever. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I
So
definitely
I
understand.
so if you have already a website and you have already a community built up, write that down. Welcome, Lazy Gamer. Welcome, Seb. Okay, so I was talking about this being like a one-on-one session. It's not true anymore. Sorry.
You get more people now. It's
Yeah.
becoming a class session now.
Yeah. So if you have a website, just utilize it, use it, because that's the best thing you can have. If you have already I don't know, a community built up on YouTube, drive them over here, post like your link below every video. Like everything you upload to YouTube should have at least one Twitch link. So
Oh
that's
yeah,
how
of course.
people get here. And that's also another tip aside from phase one. Twitch has zero discoverability. Zero. So if you go, we can just check out Twitch, okay? We just go
Yeah.
into Twitch and then I show you what's happening because Twitch really sometimes super sucks. What is how to say popular game to stream on Twitch? Just name me one.
Um, sure.
How about Fortnite? I mean, Fortnite everybody knows.
Go for it. Go for it.
So this is Fortnite, right? I don't play Fortnite, I don't know Fortnite, I don't care about Fortnite. But it has like 64 million followers and it has right now at 9 a.m. my time in the morning, 80,000 viewers. You would think that your chance to succeed in this category would be huge, but it's not true. The truth is, like when you start watching, you always scroll down and see people like with 300 viewers, 400 viewers. Okay, I have already changed like my settings to like the recommendations for me. But if we
Yeah.
go usually, the default setting is at a lot of viewers to no viewers down, right? So you will start with the channels who have like 11,000 viewers, who that ever is fresh, okay? And then go
Okay.
8,000 and whatsoever. So your channel, if you're starting in the Fortnite category, is going to be at the very bottom of the bottom of the bottom, and nobody's going to scroll all that way down just to find you. No
This is
one.
true.
Literally no one. So how the fuck are you going to grow? This is not going to work. This is complete bullshit. That's what I'm talking about, like zero discoverability. Yeah.
Honestly, personally, I actually look for those with not too many people that's crowded, so I can actually engage with the streamer at times. Because I mean, that's just on me personally. Because when I
Okay.
look in, like, for example, Call of Duty Warzone right now is having a big following because of the beta that's going on right now.
Okay.
So I usually just scroll down because if somebody has like over 1,000 people or 500 people in there, I'm not going in that chat. But that's me personally.
Yeah, but usually people are not like that. People like they tend to go into the channel where there are already thousands and
Oh yeah,
hundreds of people, and then they just push like all their money into that, and they just tend to support the people who are already successful. That's what you all already call
oh yeah,
success to the successful, and this also applies for Twitch. So when you have like already a big following, your following just going to accelerate and grow bigger and bigger and bigger. If you're like small, it's really hard and it's a huge struggle, and most people just give out at some point because it's not worth it. Because like
makes sense.
I don't know. I think Twitch has now over 4 million streamers or somewhere, or even 5 now. I'm not sure. Between 4 and 5 million
Yeah,
streamers. So everybody out there is literally like your concurrent, like your rival, and they are
yes,
trying to give their best to make people stay in their chat. I don't know with whatever they're doing, but they're trying it. And if you can't keep up with that space, you're just screwed. You just have to leave. Because yesterday, for example, I have watched a little bit of Amurant, you know, the dancing girl, her
yes,
stream, and I had the impression that she's like completely burned out. She was literally drinking there with a bottle and chatting with the chat and reading some stuff on the internet. And I don't think that's the best way to engage with your audience. I think like she's already out of all her creativity. Like everything she can give to the audience is already out there, and there's
yeah,
nothing coming out from her inside. She's like drowned, and you can literally see it in her doing on her streaming. And that's something you have to, how to say, pay attention to too, because you're a working person, right?
yes,
See, so you go like 8 to 10 hours to work. You have 2 hours of commuting at least. I'm pretty sure, depending on where you are, and then you come at home, and 14 hours of the day are already over. And what you do is like, you sit down in front of a computer, and then you try to, how to say, mobilize all the energy you have left to put it
yeah,
into your stream, right? To give it to the
exactly.
audience. But then you stream like for 4 hours and literally nobody's watching, and that's very frustrating. And that's also like taking away like your inner value. And then you think like, oh, if because I have like only 2 viewers, I'm not as good as the other guys. But that's something you should never do, because if you compare yourself with other people, then it's just going to get into the depressed cycle, and it's just getting worse and worse. And usually people quit after that. Yeah.
No, I agree. Yeah, that's one of the struggles. Yes, when you start you're doing all this hard work on your stream and then you got zero views. It is disheartening, but I try not to think about it too much half the time.
So what I can tell you is like what I do. I personally try different platforms. So I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, I'm on YouTube, I'm on whatever. Whatever I can find, I just try it, and then I see, okay, this works out for me, this does work out for me, and then I'm trying. Also, right now I'm trying to figure out what could be like the horse, like the engine of
Yeah,
people coming to Twitch, like the drive, because people discovering you on Twitch is like, boo boo, that's not going to work, right? So you have to get people either from YouTube, from Instagram, from TikTok, from your website, from everywhere. Just be like a kraken, be like a crawler, get them all in, and you have just to see what works for you best. I think right now for you might be your website, because it's like unique. You're doing already successful game reviews. You might have like, I don't know, 10,000 impressions or views whatsoever per month. And if you can turn like just, I don't know, 1% of them into people who come to Twitch and watch you, that's already successful. Because
true.
if you look at my Instagram, I can tell you the engagement rate is like 2%, 3% if it tops. And if those 2%, 3% actually come over for Instagram to Twitch and watch me, that's already a very high amen. It's like amen. So all the work you do on those other platforms is just like turning out into 2%, which you can convert to Twitch, and that's not even very likely. Sometimes just 1%, sometimes it's zero. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I can get with that. That's not bad.
Uh,
Because I do
so
have a nice following on Instagram too, which is pretty good.
yeah, but so for my personal experience, people on Instagram tend to stay on Instagram. Only like a very few, like one of 1,000, is ready to go from Instagram to Twitch. Or if they're
Ah,
already using Twitch, then they are going to follow you, but that's it. It's
makes
actually
sense. Yeah.
yeah, it's actually easier to drive people from Instagram to YouTube because YouTube is like a commercial major platform everybody knows. Like every idiot is using it for, I don't know, music, whatsoever, tutorials. So they can just get over there and check out your stuff. And what also works pretty well is like the connection between TikTok and YouTube because TikTok is like basically a video portal, small video portal, and then drive people from TikTok to YouTube is also much easier. But from TikTok to Twitch, quite
Mm,
hard, but possible. Yeah.
yeah, it is possible, but yeah, you're right. It's quite hard because integrating with TikTok, it seems like Instagram and YouTube is your best bet. And then it's like, it seems like you got to do like the connect the dots to get everybody to where you want them to be.
Yeah, that is exactly. But the major point here is like literally on Twitch, you have zero discoverability. I show you
Mm,
that here. Fortnite is the best example. And people literally can't discover you, can't follow you because there's no possibility to see you and how you like work on your audience and when you're streaming. Because in Twitch, you are only visible when you're online, right?
yes,
So
yes.
if you don't stream like 24 hours, like I don't know, I have some kind of streams here in my list which are actually truly 24 hours. So where is the 24-hour stream? Oh yeah, I think Monster Cat is a good example. Monster Cat is
Mm,
a radio and it's 24/7 online. So this is maximum exposure. Like literally all the time, everybody watching you because it's like 24 hours online. But you are not a bot and you are not like a radio station run by multiple people. You can only be online and like visible when you are doing whatever you do, like gaming, podcasting, whatsoever. And that is a
yeah,
maximum of, I don't know, 4 hours a day because you have to work. If you would be full time, you would go like maybe 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, but
yeah,
that's already maximum because beside that you need to rest, you need to go to the grocery store, you need to do like your housework, you need to eat, you need to sleep, you need to go to the toilet because you're freaking human.
of course. That's
Right?
that's definitely true. It's like,
That,
geez, you got to get all that done.
yeah, there's no way to get around that. So you cannot do what Monster Cat is doing, like being 24/7 online. So you have to make use of the best of the time you have actually with your audience. So try to concentrate whatever you do like into 2 hours, 3 hours. It's different if you are like a hobby streamer and you just like do it for 3 hours a day and you think, okay, this is not like the major thing to do there and it's a different story. Then you can just chill with three hours online with your friends or like play Among Us and League of Legends and so ever. If you want to be
Yeah,
competitive on Twitch, holy lord, I can tell you that's a lot of work. Yeah,
I can imagine. But I
yeah.
would I like to ask is, since there's so many streaming platforms out there, is it more ideal just like how you saying how saturated Twitch is and how you'll never be discovered?
Yeah.
If somebody starts on Twitch, should they just stick with it or should they just try to go to a different platform?
I have already thought about that too, but I have no personal experience. So I was thinking about going to Facebook. You could stream theoretically on Facebook, and then there
Yeah.
is YouTube. And I have seen that there, I don't know, there's Caffeine and Africa TV, and I don't know, there are so many different platforms, or Hulu, even Chinese platforms. Welcome Dawn,
Mm,
and literally there are so many like temptations out there. I would say you could
yeah.
try each and other of them out, like for I don't know a month or so, but then you would just have like spend a lot of time on different platforms without like building up a community. I think it's different when you are already successful on another platform, like for example, again, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatsoever, and then you just
Mm,
decide, okay, I'm setting for Facebook, and then you are going to Facebook and then just continue to grow your community there. I think that's a good thing because it's like blue ocean strategy instead of red ocean strategy.
makes sense. Yeah, because I
Yeah,
know there's another one called Trovo and that seems to be blowing up a lot.
yeah. But the thing is like when you are already on Twitch and you said you are a first generation Twitch streamer, right?
Yeah.
You have a following on Twitch.
Well, my mistake was when I was first generation, I had a lot of people following me, but then I kept on trying to rebrand myself, so I lost my viewership. I had over when I first started, I had over 2,000 viewers.
Ugh.
And yeah, so I kind of screwed myself over by keep on switching my name, changing everything, and rebranding myself. So that messed me up badly. I had a good following, and then I just totally obliterated that.
How is that possible?
happened?
How is that possible? Like, I mean, like from going from 2000 down to like,
Yeah, I only got like 300 now. Like I said, it was like because the one thing that I try to tell people, if you have a dedicated following, stick with that. Don't like switch up because I should have just stuck with my name and just made it work, but I was still trying to learn who I was as a content creator. So I kept on either deleting my account, rebranding, but I didn't market myself properly to tell people to, yeah, I'm going over to here. But I did it too much. So, that's bad for business because people see you switching around too much. They're not going to want to follow you.
yeah, that's what I told before the variety streaming. Because if you are into variety streaming, it's really hard to grow since you are changing like your topic from day to day, and then your
Yeah.
followership, who should be following you, is like they are even totally into that variety shit. What you are doing might be like going outdoors or whatsoever. That's still some kind of, I would say, how to say, a category in itself, but it's also
Yes.
kind of variety, right? But if you like literally jump from game to game, like keeping from one person to another stream is like really hard carrying over. Yeah.
So that's why I'm also thinking about with that, what you're talking about. I might do like a monthly basis thing where 1 month I'm playing one game and then I'll let my subscribers and viewers know that I'm going to be jumping ship to another game the following month. So right now, I think my theme right now is going to be a bunch of new events going on at this point. So I'm going to stick to that, which is
Okay.
I got my 3 day streaming schedule so far, where Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, actually schedule. Schedules is something that I I haven't mastered myself yet, but I'm aiming at it. So what I learned from the time of streaming is it doesn't matter how long actually you stream. Like you could stream like literally 1 to 2 hours, but every
Mhm.
day at the same time, and you have to work like a clock. And then people just coming, strolling in because they know that, okay, I don't know, every day from 3 to 5 p.m. you're online.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to work definitely. But like the other thing is like, oh yeah, full time versus consistent time. That's what I wrote down. Like full time versus consistent time. There are people who stream like 8 to 10 hours a day. But if
Yeah.
that is also consistent, it works together and it will build up your community. However, if you stream like 10 hours a day, but on random times of days and there's like literally no schedule and you just come online and stream 10 hours, that's not going to work. Yeah.
No. No. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I definitely know that. So that's why I try to, because weekends are the best thing for me at the moment right now until I can do this full time with everything that I'm working on.
Yeah, weekend is perfectly fine. Weekend is actually like a golden hour, I would say, like a gold time on Twitch because like on the weekend there is no good or no bad hour. Literally every hour is gold because there are so many people online just watching Twitch. And some people of them are just ready to step. I would say just step from one channel to another and then discovering you that like on the weekend it's the highest chance for people who are not following you or watching you yet to discover your stream. So if you
All right.
stream only on the weekend, that's completely fine. 2 days a week, why not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
And
I
I mean,
mean,
like you have already a job, so you have a full-time job like Monday to Friday. Why should you work
mhm.
yourself up like trying to, put yourself after work into that seat and still do like, I don't know, gaming tutorials and whatsoever.
Yeah, that's the thing I keep on thinking about. I'm trying to, and then on weekends I stream with people that I know. So I'm trying to keep my streams with multiplayer only. So that's why I
Yeah.
play Monster Hunter or something like that. That way I have a good group of people that I can interact with, and so the stream can be entertaining.
Okay. So, question, you said that games with multiplayer, are your viewers going to join you for the game?
They can,
They can? Okay.
yeah.
So here's the deal. This guy's cool, like his vibe. That's a compliment to you. Cool, my friend. Yeah.
Thank
So,
you very
yeah,
much.
yeah. So, um, that there's another point, like playing with viewers, right? Playing with viewers can be a very good thing because they are more engaged in your stream and they are more likely to follow you, subscribe, and then keep on watching your stream. However, when you, how to say, if you if it becomes a habit that the viewers are going to play with you like every stream, they are going to expect that from you in future too. And if you stop
Oh yeah,
that for whatever reason, it's not going to work then anymore. So it's kind of, how to say, it's like a sword with two edges. It's good and bad at the same time.
it's more like that. I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be every day type thing, but if like certain nights, event for say.
Yeah, that's
I'll just
fine.
be like, if anybody needs help with a monster or something like that, yeah, join in for this one.
Yeah.
But I make sure I be clear with that in my stream titles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Viewer, if you need help with anything, I'll help you farm or something.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be like an everyday thing. I try to be as clear as possible with my viewers and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's good because as said, it's good on the one hand, it's like engaging
Mm-hmm.
and keeping people to your channel following and whatsoever. It's like a big grab, like a big hug, so people can't get away. But on the other
Yeah,
hand, the hug can't get like just too tight and then just hurts you because you want to do something else. Like I don't know if you play ranked or whatsoever, but you need also time like to improve your own game, and you can't do that by just playing with viewers.
yeah, exactly. It's just like you can't do it all the time because sometimes you just want to either do something with just your friends and you see a
Yeah.
viewer that's like, not just like next time you can join us, but right
Yeah.
now it's just like we're not doing a viewer join.
Yeah.
But like I said, as long as you're clear with your audience and be truthful and consistent, not hurt nobody's feelings, then.
Yeah.
But yeah, other
Okay.
than that, that's
Yeah.
all I can say on that one.
Okay, let's just get back to the phase one. We have
Yes,
been talking about so many different things. We totally missed the phase one. So started
got
from
you.
the bottom, 0 to 10 concurrent viewers. Unless you have at least few viewers, you are not going to get much attention. Very rarely do people jump in the stream 0 to 5 and tundies. That's what we already talked about, which is why
Yes,
most people attempt to start their career in streaming fail at this point. The barrier getting past the initial challenges of attracting viewers to your stream is often the same barrier that stops most would-be streamers in their tracks. So humble beginnings, we all have to start somewhere unless you are making the transition to streaming from competitive gaming and already have an audience, you're going to have to work past that initial sinkhole. That's a Twitch stream feed. The Twitch feed is a list of all streamers currently playing a game and or the number of the viewers they have, blah 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 blah. Big attention. The streamers with thousands of concurrent viewers have already proved themselves to Twitch and have earned the added exposure of being at the top of the feed. Downside is that, well, no one really goes to the bottom of the feed. That's what we have been talking about.
yes,
Yeah, right. So the tips from also from that level up dojo, the one is like tell everyone you know. Well, that's not something that I'm following, but I think you could. Like literally, like you can tell your grandma about it, like every friend you have, and just calling them over to go over to your stream and watch it. If that's your deal, you can do that. I personally
yeah.
don't do it. So
No.
just one hack, one trick. The other one is Blue Ocean versus Red Ocean games. That's what we talk about with Fortnite. Fortnite is so oversaturated. It's like no point in streaming it. Just look for something that you like and stick with it. Where you have like a core or niche community, you can just work on that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one thing I learned from the channels that I watched and from the stuff that you told me like that. It's like you can be original on your
Yeah.
own content. You can't don't try to be like the next ninja. You just gotta be yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
Because
Because if Ninja is not even your type, like just imagine you are more the quiet type and Ninja is more the yelling type.
yeah,
Then you force yourself as a quiet introvert to be like an extrovert yelling. That's not going to work with your inner balance, and at some point you're just going to break.
and people can tell too when they see you trying to be something that you're not. They can tell.
Yeah. Oh well, I'm not so sure.
They-
I've seen a lot of people like putting on literally charade like on stream, and people just don't see it. But mostly it's like girls and boys just don't understand it. But
yeah,
girls do
true.
understand.
I mean, it depends on who you are. Yeah, you can spot the person that's trying too hard. You're just like, this is not really your personality. Because it's like they don't understand what Ninja tries to do, so they try to mimic him, but then they kind of trip over their own feet trying to be like that.
Yeah, I
So I don't know.
understand. I
It's
mean,
weird.
like watching streamers you admire is not a bad idea. So you have an
No.
idol and a goal like you can work into, but like completely copying people is always not a good idea because there's only one you, right?
And people can call you out on it. They see you that, you just doing what this other guy's doing. It's like,
Okay.
yeah.
Uh, Well, that's what Twitch is about, like copy paste, copycats
Hmm.
everywhere. So we
And
had
you don't want
the
that kind of heat. You don't
yeah.
want that kind of heat.
So we had the blue ocean versus red ocean. We talked about they going into more like on the blue ocean and red ocean idea. But we not even only talk about the blue ocean, red ocean games, but also about like blue ocean, red ocean platforms. So Twitch is literally like a red ocean platform.
Yeah,
So if you're actually smart and you have a community somewhere else, you should not actually go to Twitch, but to another platform.
this is true. Yeah, that's what I also was learning too about that. Is like you said, if you have a good following, don't bring it to a place that you can build your community there too. Yeah, so many other choices. I mean, D Live, Trovo,
I, d-
anything like
I
that.
don't know any of those, but I mean, Mixer is gone, but Facebook is still there, YouTube is still
Oh yeah,
there, Hulu is
yeah,
still there. I don't know what is there else. Caffeine, whatsoever,
yeah.
Africa TV, blah blah blah. The whole internet is full of it. Yeah,
It is. It's a lot of streaming services that just made me go, "Wow, this is."
yeah.
It blew up a lot. So
But that's something that you have to find out for yourself. Oh yeah, forums and Facebook groups. Oh, so
yes,
here, personal experience, forums and Facebook groups. So Facebook groups, so most people think that Facebook is dead because like nobody really is using it, like millennials are gone. Like people,
yeah,
everyone dying on Facebook, they get less users than before, and they have to buy now into new user groups. My only realized was playing Pokemon. What? Okay, but the thing is, like Facebook groups are actually engaged, and they are a very good platform to promote yourself, unless the group doesn't allow it. So
yeah,
some groups will write like no self promotion allowed. Then you are just allowed to post memes and whatsoever, then that's a thing that's not going to work. But if it's a Facebook group working on your niche, like I don't know, variety streaming whatsoever, or the game you're just like featuring right now, and you're allowed to promote yourself, then just post your video, your article, your whatsoever there, and it would be good.
yeah.
And for forums, Reddit, I don't understand, but obviously it's a very powerful tool, I have heard. So when the Reddit post gets like a lot of upvotes and a lot of people read it, they obviously people will get traffic and that will just drive people to your stream. But Reddit hasn't worked out for me, but because that's maybe I'm a female and Reddit is full of incels, that's possible.
Reddit is they really frown on you self promoting yourself, but it's like a weird way that you're supposed to do it. Because
Okay.
I'm on Reddit and I had it working for me for a while,
Yeah.
but I look at the rules clearly
Mhm.
and make sure I follow it clearly, and then I had no problems or no strikes, and they don't shadow ban you if you do follow the rules. So it's like I said, it's weird.
So I have a feeling that Reddit is built like by a core group of, I would say, moderators or community pillars, and those
Hmm.
guys are usually like white males incels, so they don't really want any females on the platform. So whatever you post there, even if it's according to the rules, it doesn't matter. So that's why I stay away from it. They
No,
can
I
do
got you.
whatever
I
they
got
want.
you.
Yeah.
No, it does feel like that sometimes because it does. It's a weird. I don't know. I guess you can make a different identity for yourself to make it look like that you're not a female. I don't know,
I
but
wouldn't bother about it. Actually, that's not worth it. That's not worth my time
it's
because
not.
these are the same incels who are going to follow you on Instagram and just look at your pictures and like it. So
Pretty
why
much. I
bother?
mean,
So why
yeah,
bother with it?
yeah, that's true. I mean, so it's like I said, Reddit is just a weird beast. I tell people to tread softly on Reddit.
Yeah. I have a feeling that Reddit is like a mutant version of what 4chan used to be. Like
Yeah,
when I started using 4chan, like, it was 10,000 years ago, and then 4chan was about cat pictures and just random
oh god,
anime stuff, which is like actually pretty cool. And somewhat of those things transferred to Reddit, but also a lot of the other weird things, which are also for 4chan, transferred to Reddit. And now it's
I
like
heard horror
becoming this
stories.
hybrid monster you can't really control.
I heard horror stories, and I'm just not happy with
Okay.
it.
Oh, thanks for the
But
follow, Anik. Oh, okay. At this hour, I wouldn't have expected anyone to listen or to follow. So
you
Facebook
be
groups and forums I definitely recommend, especially if you're playing a niche game. For example, I remember that one huge forum for Ragnarok Online when I still used to play it. This was literally the only forum in German, and like literally everybody who was playing Ragnarok was on that forum. So if you are there, and at that time you would have promoted your Twitch, that would be have like genius because like literally everybody would have watched you. But now I don't know what that would actually be. And forums now are more like Reddit kind of forums and not like one game concentrated forums anymore. So you have to
no.
figure out them for yourself. depending on the game you're covering.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But how do you Discord channel? Like, if anybody wanted to start their own Discord,
Yeah.
what would be the thing to do to incorporate that with your stream?
Yeah, but I think the point here is like they are not talking about your own Discord, but like Discord who features the games and whatever you are doing, like cooking Discord or
Gotcha.
skating Discord or Fortnite Discord or whatsoever, yeah. And
Okay.
yeah. And then we have what here? Understand why people tune in. People will check your stream out for the first time because the game you are playing, that's exactly true. And that's why choosing the right game is so important. But they come back for you, and that's a part of the personality, right?
Agreed.
Yeah. So I have a very good example, like sex versus personality. Because like when you see a lot of female streamers on Twitch, usually they are like very revealing, like 100% all the time they are very revealing, and then they just do stuff like, I don't know, chewing on their pencil or whatsoever. And people get going to turn in for that, but to make them stay it takes a little bit more. Of course that's not something that you could personally do because you're not a female,
Yeah, I
but
don't think I do.
but compared to that, you definitely could make something like, how to say, is appealing to the eye and something like eye-popping, outstanding. Like when people turn in your stream, they would instantly know, okay, that's Beast Gamer Kuma. I don't know. If you have like, I don't know, Kuma ears or whatsoever, and it's like very obvious that you are Bear, so people will remember that, and they will come first time in your stream because they see that, and then they would stay for your personality, as said before.
I do have my growl and my sharp teeth, so
Yeah. So it's basically something like that. So you can, for the females, it's like sex versus personality. For guys, it would be like, I don't know, eye popping whatsoever image icon versus personality. So
yeah.
whatever, how you present yourself in the first round, the streamer sees you. That's what they make like click. And then if they want to stay with you, it's all about the inner values, right? So I get like from my people, I don't post it anywhere except in my Discord for subscribers, like picture of me and my dad. Because when I visit him in the nursery, it's something personal and it's something special, and I don't
Yeah.
want anybody to know about it. I won't never post it like on Instagram or something because it doesn't belong there for my personal opinion. It's just something like it's part of my personality and like keep to that to the core of my community. So people knows that and they obviously like it, but I don't want to use it like to promote myself because that's just too personal, too private.
No, I understand that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to keep that separate. I get that.
Yeah. No,
So would you
I want
recommend
to like to share this experience with people who are closer to me, but I don't want to
yeah.
scream out in the world. That's the difference.
No, that's a big difference. So would
Yeah.
you recommend that using a webcam is good at all times when you stream?
I would say for streaming, for the viewer, definitely yes, because they always want to somehow see your face. But
Yeah.
as a human being, I have to say for me, it's not the best because sometimes I'm just tired. I don't want to turn on the webcam. Sometimes I just want to run around in panties, and sometimes I just want to put, I don't know, my bra on my head and just sit behind the behind the webcam. Nobody sees me and doing weird shit. But for the viewers,
Oh my
obviously more fun
god.
if there's a webcam. And they don't even like it when you put up like an, how to say, a 3D avatar. Some people like it, some people don't like it. And for me personally, I would say no, it's not good because sometimes I just want to like be anonymous, like behind my webcam, just only with voice, that's already
Black
enough.
free.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And I have to say, but if you have like no webcam and you are only working with voice or a 2D or 3D avatar, then it depends a lot more on your personality because the looks are just gone. Then you have to concentrate on your voice, how you say things, how you intonate things, how you integrate people from the chat, and yeah, how to let your true personality shine because there's no other way. People can't see your face. People can't see your cleavage. People can't see your butt. There's nothing left except your voice and your personality.
It's just true.
Yeah,
So
that's
you
just
gotta
true.
sell your personality pretty much.
Yeah.
Personality, you should be fine.
And I have checking out like VTubers on YouTube. I realize that VTubers are more popular on YouTube than on Twitch. We have also some popular VTubers on Twitch, but they are by far not as popular as VTubers on YouTube. VTubers on YouTube, they get now like thousands of viewers, like concurrent viewers, and 10,000 of concurrent viewers. I mean, most of them talk Japanese or Korean or whatsoever, so this seems like to be a fully Asian thing, I would call. But
Yeah.
I can imagine that this trend is coming over like to Europe and USA too. However, not maybe integrated on Twitch because Twitch is like so more like human-based, visualized, focused. But like maybe Facebook or maybe more American YouTube, I would call it, that could work too. And there you can see that it's really important for how the person can just shine with voice acting and how they put their characters into it, because it's like usually it's like 2D animation or 3D animation, so you have to put a lot of like your voice acting into it to make it live, otherwise it's not going to work.
No, I got you.
Yeah, no matter how good like the live 3D animation is, without voice it's nothing. So your character needs to live in that one. And then at the same time you can stay anonymous and still be like how to say successful on the internet, and you can also time like your time better. Yeah, but there's also some limitations like dancing. Just dance is just not possible with 3D avatar yet, but maybe that was going to come, who knows. Or like going outdoor stream, that's also
Well,
a limitation that's not going to work.
they got the AI Angel and then the other girl that's doing a 3D avatar that's working really well, but they kind of got a big following on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So,
Yeah, I think there's a whole agency in Asia. It's called, I think, Holostars or something. Let me check. I can show you.
well, AI Angel is in the States, and so is that other one that I'm too afraid to mention. Um, she's
All right.
got one AI. She's also an SW.
What is the SW?
If you know the term,
What is the SW?
sex worker.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's
Twitch
not
is
what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this. I found it. So this is an agency in Japan, and it's dedicated to 3D, 2D avatar VTuber stars. It's called Holostars, and they have a repertoire of like characters or stars or people. I don't even know how to call these. I would say VTubers, and they market them like they are a boy band. And they like every one of them is on YouTube. They have their own channel. They make their own music. They play games with people, and they have like concerts which are like live broadcasted via the internet, and they sing and dance. It's like mind blowing. That's Japan.
Jesus.
And they are extending now their doings to China and Korea. So they started with Japan, and then they are just going to like market their holo stars to Korea and China and the whole Asia, and then it's just a matter of time they come over to Europe and USA. It's just like the K-pop thing. It will come sooner or later. The question's when. So
Well, yeah, this is the one of the popular ones.
it's just crazy. I could
It is crazy.
Yeah, see, here are the talents. So these are basically the stars. They're with YouTube and Twitter. I'm following this guy here on YouTube. He's very successful. Obviously, he's making music and singing and dancing. Oh, he's not live now, but yeah,
Mm.
you can imagine what he's doing. For example, he's like playing Fall Guys with his viewers.
Oh,
Oh, it's going
that's
to come with
incredible.
his viewers, yeah. So
That's another.
basically, that's something I have paying my attention to. I really like
Mhm.
it. Like the developments on the internet and where that's going to lead us. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like to see what the evolution is going, what people are doing, and see how you can implement that into your own like stream or personality in a way.
Yeah, because
But
technology is going to also make things possible which are not possible yet. As I told you before, like singing, like dancing is
mhm.
usually right now still not a possible thing like for 2D or 3D avatars. But I'm pretty sure that Holostars, like the agency, is going to make that possible for their characters or their stars from their agency, because they have like specialized 3D modelers on that and working on these things. But for like a normal VTuber, I would call it on Twitch, like where you have to pay for your model like by yourself, is still far away. You're just going to be
Yeah.
like portrait and that's it. Yeah.
Well, the link that I sent you of AI Angel, she's there. She does all the dancing. She
Okay.
does. Uh, live streaming with her avatar. It's like weird. It's almost like she's real, but she's just like a AI character
Oh,
with a
okay.
personality. It's trippy how well developed. Like I'm trying to figure out how much they spent on making this whole character like real and moving and interacting with live streams. It's
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah, but that's a team behind it. It's not like one person.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I think it's
Yeah, she's
team. Usually it's
yeah, she's
team. Like
keeping
you
it
need a
very hush
programmer
hush.
to make her happen, and then you some guy, some person to do like the voiceover and the motion capturing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's trippy.
Um, So
But
this was about like X-Course into another world where like only people like where people tune in because of your character, and mostly your character shines the best when the visuals are actually not there. How,
gotcha.
yeah, but however, people keep on focusing on visuals. That's just how people are because they are superficial. Sad story.
Yeah.
Sad.
Sad. It's a very
Yeah,
sad story.
yeah.
if if you look good, you're gonna really stop. That doesn't matter. I
Yeah.
see a lot of good streamers out there that just beat themselves and they get the right people in there. So that's good. That's the goal, pretty much.
Yeah, but I think like when you are actually female on Twitch or on any streaming platform and you expose yourself with a webcam, the reaction of people is just a different one than towards males because like it's just like more obnoxious. So you could wear like a kitty headset and then just play your game, and then people would come in and ask you where's your tail or something. Or when you are dancing, just dance and you are wearing, I don't know, black socks or whatsoever, they will call you chicken legs because like your leg looks so slim. But that's something that wouldn't
Jesus.
happen like to males. It's just not part of internet toxic community or culture.
Yeah, which is very weird. Is like when you're streaming as a male, they just seeing how good of you are as a player, and once you suck, you get roasted like crazy. And when it comes to females, they just want to see
That you play at
either
all.
yeah, they just want to know if you are a real gamer or not, which really sucks. They shouldn't really stereotype female gamers like that anyway.
Yeah, but I can tell you, even if you're good, you're still screwed or roasted as a female. For example, I
Oh yeah.
participate in those Duel Links community tournaments, and sometimes I'm just better than the other ones because I have more experience. And then people come out and ask like the how to say the moderator or the referee to check my deck, but my deck is completely okay because I'm live streaming even what I'm playing. So it's literally ballsy
So,
what I'm
so
doing.
you're a cheater?
Yeah, they think, oh, this is not possible. She's a cheater. Check the deck, and then actually the card he was suspecting is in my main deck. I'm like, what do you want? I'm streaming this live in front of 60 people. How the fuck am I supposed to cheat?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good enough. You must be cheating if you're
Yeah,
too good as a female gamer.
yeah, it's not possible. And that's why I actually like watching It's Hafu. Do you know her?
No,
So
never
she's
heard of
like
her.
one of the most competitive team fight tactics players, and she called out that on I think on the internet too, because she used to play Hearthstone before, and she was very competitive and very good at Hearthstone, but it was never admitted by Blizzard Activision, and I think she has a grudge on that. Let me see. It's Hafu Teamfight Tactics.
And they would not acknowledge her.
No,
That's
they would
strange.
literally just put them behind Hafu Teamfight Tactics streamer. Uh, Hafu Special Teamfight Hafu explains why being recognized as #1 teamfight tactics player is so important to her. So this article was also kind of eye-opening for me. So Hafu explained why being recognized as a #1 teamfight tactics player is so important to her. And then we can scroll down. So Teamfight Tactics, Riot Game, Take Auto Battle, blah blah blah. Hafu is a streamer and pro player with experience competing at the top in World of Warcraft arena, most notably claiming 2 MLG titles, and is now best known for her skill in Hearthstone. Welcome, Des. Good morning. So she was really good at Hearthstone, really competitive, but as the Teamfight Tactics came to an end on the PBE, which is like how to say the beta server, ahead of
Yeah.
its full release, Riot Games revealed the hidden ranking, so the hidden elo, so how good she actually was on the top games of the top players so far, which showed that Hafu had the best highest MMR of all. So her elo was top notch. So she was the best one
Jesus.
on the beta server. In the wake of the rankings being revealed, Hafu took a moment on stream to say how much it means to her to be recognized for her skill, because with Hearthstone that was not possible before. And I think that's pretty sexist, to be honest.
It
It's kind
is.
yeah, it's kind of hard for girls to get respect in gaming in general. I have always had my accomplishments kind of squandered, so basically just put down and thrown away. Like when I won tournaments, people would say, "Oh, you got carried" or whatever. Two different games with multiple tournaments, and it always felt so bad. People are just never giving me any credit. And I think that's completely true because I have experienced that too. So Hafu also revealed that this isn't the first time she achieved a notable ranking in the game, but the previous time she didn't get any recognition for it. That's so sad. Basically, the developers of the game she was playing basically ignoring her. Good morning, Prone Dentax. So Lol Team Tactical, blah blah. When she was streaming Hearthstone, I remember that time still because I used to play Hearthstone myself. She stated that Blizzard checked the rankings and informed her that she was ranked 8 in the arena, so top 8, top 10 worldwide, significantly higher than popular players like, I don't know, Octavian, Jeffrey, who whatsoever, but wouldn't make the information public.
I don't understand that. It doesn't make no sense. It's
Why?
like,
Despite
yeah,
Hafu
why?
feeling that many viewers unfairly considered her to be an inferior player. Yeah, because that was never public. Like, hidden elo stays hidden forever. Yeah. Blizzard went and checked at the headquarters and they are like, oh yeah, you're actually 8. And Crip and Trump were like 400, 1000, and they wouldn't post it, and they wouldn't tell anyone. And for the longest time, everyone thought I was just worse than them.
I guess that's what they call Gamergate because why would you block her from being number one? Like even being known to be top tier player. That doesn't make no sense.
But that's not fair.
It is not fair. It's not fair at all. That's what I've been fighting for since the beginning to make sure like certain gamers deserve all gamers deserve that recognition. It doesn't matter what you are, what sex you are, what race or whatever. It's like why not? You're good at the game. That's good publicity for your company, but yet these people want to just hide them for whatever reason.
But this also kind of shows what kind of company that is, right? So,
Exactly.
as a
Yeah.
female player, I should never touch Hearthstone. I should never touch World of Warcraft. I should just stay
Oh,
away because I'm
yeah.
not going to be recognized.
Well, there was another article as we talking on Twitch that just came out yesterday where they was talking about this, sexism and how sexual harassment going on in Twitch too. So
Yeah.
it's like, why do we still stick around to these things if they're not really healthy for any person? That's the main question.
Okay. So, if you think that Twitch is not healthy, you haven't seen Instagram.
Oh
Instagram
no,
is the unhealthiest place on earth.
I think that social media is unhealthy to be honest. Let's put it out there.
That's
Let's
all
put
I
it
can
out there.
say. Yeah.
Anything that's social media is going to be unhealthy. Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, it's all saturated with unhealthy situations. So
All over the place.
all
but
over the place.
but
Once
people
you go
love
to social
it. But
media,
obviously
it doesn't
people
matter
love it to be in those unhealthy situations for whatever reason. Uh,
because I don't understand how somebody can get banned over 10 times and still make a new account on a platform, build up their community again, but you still get banned. Like, why would you stay? Like, it doesn't make no sense if they're not. They keep on banning you and just move on to something else. I never understood that.
yeah.
But that's about it. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Can you send me that link to the other article later? I really like to read it. So I'm really interested in that stuff. That's why I read this article about Itafu, and I literally went mad about it. But then I can understand why she's playing team fight tactics so often, and now with like all her concentration on it, because now she found something that's actually fair to her as a player, as a gamer, and as a streamer, and as a person, without like paying attention to her sex or whatsoever. This is actually really improvement, I have to say. And I never thought it would be so bad.
Mm. Yeah, I gotta look for that article. I think it was posted on Twitter. I just gotta find it again.
Yeah. So let's go back to the hack number 4. Understand why people tune in. Continued. So entertainer, educator, or competitive gamers. So where do you see yourself in those 3 things?
Entertainer, honestly.
I think most people would say that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more of an entertainer because I like making people laugh when I stream on Twitch and stuff like that, and interact and talk about things that happen in it.
Yeah.
So I think I'm more of an entertainer if anything.
I still have to think a lot about that. I don't even know where to put myself.
Well, I mean, I would consider you an entertainer too, because with the things that you play, you're more interactive. You're very interactive with your audience,
Yeah, because it's
and
so
bring.
easy. The game is like already all in the head since 3 years, and then it's just like click yes, click yes. And you can do a lot of stuff with the chat and still not time out.
I
Yeah.
would definitely put you in the category of that. You're, I would say, competitive since you do the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links
Yeah.
stream, and then you're entertainer as well at the same time.
The
So
the thing is like I'm actually a competitive gamer in Duel Links, however I'm not recognized as one. This is just this thing that I said about Hafu, it's the same
it's
thing.
frustrating.
Yeah.
You
I'm
should be
pretty sure
recognized.
if they would release my MMR, I would be like better than 99% of all the other players.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm
No,
sure
no
about
question.
that. Uh,
No question.
oh, did I tell you that one time when I went into one major tournament, like which is hosted by the biggest guy in Duel Links, I got actually in the middle of night to top 16, and then on the stream chat they wrote like, oh, she just sent you to the other guy, so he lost on purpose. And I could read that in the stream chat of the guy who was streaming it. I'm like, sure. If I can use that method to get to top, why not? It's like $5,000 for news.
Oh my god, that is insane. Jesus.
See, this
Oh,
this is what this is what waiting for you if you would be female on Twitch. No matter what you do, I could put out all my cleavage there. It would be the same if like I just like wear a burqa above my head and I just hide my face behind like behind like a ninja suit.
I
Doesn't
don't
matter.
know.
Huh?
I don't know. It's just a weird beast that you found your niche. That's why you got this good following. You got to. Well,
Yeah, I
you
found the
have a
people who actually understand my humor because they see like my moderator, I think he's closest to me and he understands like when I'm down and in a bad mood and I just don't want to show my face and use a webcam, I use my 2D avatar, which I really
yeah.
like because it's super cute. And I just play like something, I don't know, Teamfight Taxi, something that I distracts me and I like. For no competitive or entertaining purposes or not just so that I'm busy and just get my thoughts off the negativity.
Yeah.
And then someone just comes into your chat and calling you a 2D whore. You're like,
Jesus
what
Christ.
the fuck? I don't know you. I'm just playing Teamfight Tactics. I'm not even using a webcam, and you come here and call my avatar a 2D whore. What the fuck is wrong with
Honestly, I
you?
think this is where I can help you out. A New Yorker, and just be that asshole that they're not expecting you to be instead of like taking it to heart. So if somebody came in there and just called me a 2D whore.
I don't know what they call you,
This is
but
my.
like it might be different thing they call you because you're male and you
Well,
know.
I'm just saying that I would be like, well, if you feel that way, here's my OnlyFans. Just I play off of like that where I just play into it like, yo, what website?
Yeah, so this was basically the one point where I literally went like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that information? Yeah,
Easy.
I can't understand like when I like doing like revealing cosplay for some special event that weird people like appear in the chat. I'm already expecting that, so we prepared like answers in my head, right?
You gotta
So
troll the
everything,
troll.
so you're already prepared. You're like, okay, just calm your troll. I'm okay. I'm prepared.
I just troll the troll. That's all I usually do when I get
Yeah.
somebody like that. Somebody comes into my stream and calls me Fat Blade, and I'm
Whoa.
just like, hey, I'm Dagger, Blade's cousin. Get it right.
Uh, yeah, I
So
think
I play it off. Just
I
play it
think
off.
some people like they would just like show off then they're jelly like yeah you are just jealous because I have this and then you would like
Exactly.
wiggle. You're just
You
jealous.
gotta be all like, you gotta have your own humor. That's how you attack me. Like that's what I'll be doing on. You see my Instagram. I'm always doing something silly or
Yeah.
acting silly or just making light of situations.
Yeah. Oh,
Like yeah.
I have a very good example of someone very successful. Um, do you know Clara Dow?
Who?
She's super successful on TikTok and she's like super flat. She's like I'm like Kabi, right? She's like -8. Let me show you.
You talking about it? He's concave. That's what you're trying to say.
But she is making the best out of her how to say disadvantage, right? She
Yeah.
turned her
Well, I
literally
mean,
her disadvantage into something monetizable. Okay, watch
yeah.
this. This is the flattest girl I have seen on the internet. Okay? And she is making money of it. She's having 130k thousand followers on TikTok and over 3 million likes.
Think there's this rapper in South Africa who's like that too, but he has a deformity in his face, but
Yeah,
he
the
is
guy from
making
Uganda, yeah, I
millions.
remember. So
Yeah.
so basically she turned her disadvantage into advantage. She used to hate herself for being flat, but right now she's totally proud of it, just marketing it and selling it. And her YouTube channel is like blowing up. It's incredible.
Yeah, because you're owning it. People respect you more when you're just like, I'll do what I want.
But it wasn't like that. When she started, people like just calling her out and telling her she's flat and just, keep molesting her, harassing, body shaming,
I was about to
whatsoever.
say, oh,
Yeah. And she's actually a pretty girl, aside that she's flat, but she's really a pretty girl and she admitted that she even got like surgery done in her face to become prettier. But like her boobs are not done. Her boobs are just like
she's like, that's, but
So,
yeah, you got to be confident in who you are. That's how you get your following. You
yeah,
got to be
so
confident.
so
Confidence takes
basic
over.
So basically, it doesn't matter like how much people hate you, what your problem is with your body, with whatsoever. If you just can somehow sell it in the right way, you're going to be super successful. Just like this girl here.
That's why I'm happy that I finally found my name and being Beast Gamer Kuma.
Yeah.
I had to hone into my, my B side. I don't want to show it on here because I don't want to scare nobody, but yeah, it works when I, like, for example, somebody attacked me on YouTube, talk about you call me, like they had my same name and try to, take my name.
Oh yeah, I had one person like that too. I can tell you
Yeah.
after you told your story. Let's go.
He was like, so what makes you such a beast gamer and all like that? I'm the original beast gamer. And I was like, yeah, no, there's a difference. Because I'm good, as you're trying to say. I'm a beast gamer because I like that. So they was just like, oh, they started freaking out. I was like, yo, my bad. I was like, yeah, beast, actual beast. There's a difference. So they stopped attacking me and with their 2 subscribers and left me alone. So people
Okay.
need to just relax and don't challenge me on my name. That's what I just tell people.
I mean, it's not wrong, right? I mean, there are a lot of I-chants in the world, so if there's another I-chance, fine.
You're the first one.
Yeah.
I never really heard of I-Chan before until I met you years ago. So I was
But
just like,
there's only one I-chan me, that's why. So I
exactly.
have I have a cinematic experience also from YouTube. Obviously, YouTube is a platform for those jelliness, I would say. I don't understand how to call it. Yeah. So basically, when you win the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, you get like King of Games, right? But there's
Yes.
no female version of it. So there's no real Queen of Games. Konami doesn't even use that expression, doesn't really exist. So we made it up because I'm not a king, but I'm a queen.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously,
And that's
obviously,
fine.
yeah.
That's
What a
fine.
surprise! Yeah, okay. And then I use that title as Queen of Games, like for my Twitter.
Yeah.
Basically like HMBot at Queen of Games. I use that. Welcome, Rahul Gamer. And I use that a lot. Like my Twitter just regularly posts when I go online, so that name would pop up every time. And then obviously someone on Twitter got also jelly and then called me out on my YouTube like, "Hey, Queen of Games, that's my original name." I'm like,
What?
"Yo, if you are female and you play Duel Links and you are Queen of Games, that's fine." Never said that
Yeah.
I'm the only Queen of Games. I said I am Queen of Games, so you can be Queen of Games too. What the fuck is the problem?
And that's another thing. You gotta build up other people instead of trying to bring them down. It's just the scariest thing.
They're
It's
just
real.
super jelly and they are not even long enough there like to be in court with you, right? They just come like for I don't know, half a year, 6 months and then they just give up and quit. That's what they do.
It's like the more popular you are, that's when people start coming at you about your name, your title, and what you're doing. It's the weirdest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Small
So
time
what
streamer.
yeah, what I learned, Twitch, YouTube, whatsoever, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. So you can do whatever you want within the 6 months. And after that, after Christmas, everyone is gone. That's what I say. After Christmas, everyone is gone. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Oh man.
Well,
Well,
that's also what I told my mod. Like, dude, if that guy stays around until Christmas, then I gonna consider it. If he's gone after Christmas, then he's gone after Christmas. It's fine. Yeah.
sorry. So I have to get going now.
Ah.
But honestly, I what I've taken from this is you made me feel a lot better about sticking with streaming because honestly, I wasn't going to stream anymore after a while. I was going to actually give it up.
I think
But
you just have to find like the right portion for you. Maybe like streaming every day is not good, or streaming 3 times a week is not good. But if you say you just stream on the weekend, there should be nothing wrong about it.
yeah, it's just that I got to stick with it. It's just that what you're talking and everything that you talked about during this whole hour
Yeah.
made me just feel like, yeah, like you said, it's a marathon, not a sprint. I'm just not being patient enough, pretty much.
I think also you have to like this fifth tag is like finding your own special sauce. Everyone has to find it. There's like no recipe for it. You just have to find it, whatever that might be.
I agree. Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to find that special sauce, like you said. But thank you very much. I hope to chat with you again sometime. Yeah, but I'm gonna get ready for work. So everybody in the chat right now, this great information. Listen to the follower if you haven't already. Do the thing.
Yeah. So thanks a lot for the chat too, Kuma
Thank you.
Beidi-san. Let's do that again somewhere, but like at a more humanly hour. We need to find like a more humanly hour for the both of us. like,
Yes, I have to be more
like a
wider
more
awake.
godly hour. This
I'm
is
gonna
too
be
early.
so.
Yeah, this is
Oh
truly
my
too
god.
early. Oh.
Yes, it is. But thank you again. Really, I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me and everything like that. And
Yeah.
hope I'll make you proud, pretty much.
Okay. Great.
See you later.
So see you later. Have fun at work.
Bye-bye.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Yeah, one at work.
Fun at work. Not
See
going
you
to
later.
happen. Wait. Clicking out. So I don't know if Dev is still in the chat. Yeah, we can do the spin for him since no one is here anyway. Boop. Because if you're still here, we can do the spin at the wheel. Yeah. Welcome Prone Dentax. Oh, welcome back. So let me see. Where do I have to go? I think I have to go to this platform here. Oh yeah. And then we do this. Aha. And we can spin. It's actually a kiss. You have to clip it later, Debs. I'm going to send it to you. So, thanks everyone for watching today. Are you host for tournaments? One of my friends told me today. Actually, I'm casting tournaments on the weekend, Rahul Gamer. I do Clan Wars and Team Wars every weekend. So I think this weekend I'm also again up for Clan Wars and Team Wars both days, Saturday and Sunday. I think around 3 p.m. CET. So both of them like-ish. So let me go. Let me roll the credits. Let me roll the credits for today. Someone told me about potato tournament. Oh yeah, actually I'm playing potato tournament for next weekend, but not this weekend. This weekend we are kind of busy with other stuff. Yeah. First time Gabba wasn't as a moderator here. I can't believe it. K. Animal Planet. Yeah. Yeah, potato tournament is going to coming back. Oh, you're asking about potato? Well, Potato Cup will be next weekend. That's what we plan to do. We hope that it will stay that way. I think I have on Saturday a meeting with Disturbia, and then we can set it up. I didn't have time yet because I had to work 40 hours a week. Yeah. And Gabba didn't set it up either. That's why I need to wait. Huh? That's it. Alrighty, died. Thanks everyone for watching, and see you later for Duel Links. But now I'm going off to have my breakfast. Let me see who I can host. Maybe we can find someone who is already there to host. Da 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 da. We can host Happy Feets. Or we can host Steven. Or we can host Blade. Actually, I could host Blade and we can join him for a couple of games. Oh. See you later. You will participate in Potato. Yeah, and you need to pay attention to the Discord. Thanks for the follow, Barish Sonar. Yeah. Came in time for just the vibes. Yes, sorry, Dark Soul. I had like how to call it? We had like our stream coaching discussion with Kuma-san. It was very interesting. I will try to find the best part then for YouTube later. So, yeah, let me just host someone before we get away. Let me host Steven. Yeah. You might join as well. Yeah, you guys need to pay attention onto the Discord because when we announce it, it will be on Discord. And then later, maybe YouTube or something. In Twitch, there's literally no possibility like to make an announcement that there will be a tournament or anything. Yeah, always next time. Alrighty. See ya! Raiden, host 10, 9 host 10. Host 10!